Live on ITV1 is coming next.
Sunday, Phil Foden a scorer in the last round against Chelsea. Absent and Arteta seemingly intrinsically linked, raised through the goalkeeper, but Eddie Nketiah starts once again. Strikers and friends reunited. Holding, wrestling with Haaland. Haaland trying to get round the outside of him, and the foul's gone the other way. And the City players surrounding referee Paul Tierney not happy about that decision. That's gone against their star striker.
Well, he's won the free kick.
Brunner, Haaland again, comes back to Rodri. Trossard has managed to work it through to Tomiyasu. He never scored for Arsenal, but he might not ever come close, so that's a big save from Ortega. De Bruyne away. Vieira's made an intelligent run.
Right-hand side of midfield, he can't take a throw in either.
He's at left back, not so much with Tierney. And Xhaka has just misread when he was discussing that. Oh, that's a mistake by Holding, and Haaland will be free here. Turner's come off his line brilliantly. Haaland's gone for the acrobatic.
Arteta, he's almost undroppable. It's just, he keeps going, he keeps running.
Last couple of games. Gundogan was allowed to wander a long way. Jack Grealish. Zones and only allowing a certain number of players in each zone at the time, trying to... And towards Holding, away by Rodri. It's come down for still a little bit heavy from Vieira.
Yeah, he's not really got in the game just yet.
Really well taken by Pep Guardiola. This one may well have noticed the sluggish starts that City have made recently. Immediately looks for Vieira, but Akanji's going to see that back to his... Akanji looking for Mahrez, away by Tierney. Now, on to Trossard. Lewis backing off. Trossard, good save. And Trossard so close.
He's wide, and he just goes down the outside of Lewis. It gives him a little bit of...
Akanji, Gundogan, looking to try and... Maybe he would expect to. Haaland's in a race with Matt Turner. Still going, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, it looked like it was arcing in the far corner. And Matt Turner wasn't sure at all.
No, certainly had the goalkeeper interested, but it also that man interested because he thought this wasn't far off. Going to get it onto his left foot as best he can, and then he just uses...
Looking for Mahrez. Mahrez trying to get a shot. Tierney trying once again. Okay, trying to deal with him. Saka trying to get away and accelerate. So 51,694 tonight. On a cool Manchester evening.
I think I met every single one of them in the service station on the way up.
So there we'll go through all of the relevant... Xhaka drawing the foul from... Here he goes again, powering down that left-hand side. Nketiah. Well, he's seen that type of finish before.
Great run from Trossard and Nketiah. That touch there just sets him up, gets him away from Mahrez. Lewis out of position. We've talked about his position at right back. And Nketiah just trying to get in front of the centre-back.
In this game with that arcing shot from the edge of the box. A lovely little bit of skill.
Right back, and Akanji comes all the way over to right centre-back when he's left centre-back.
Trossard not too far away from him. Tierney with a attempt to work out. Although it might come through to Haaland, who's beaten the defender. And it's over the top of the crossbar. Gabriel was backpedaling and didn't deal with Erling Haaland.
I'll tell you what, Gabriel in the end does okay because it's a bit of a ricochet. The ball just gets flicked over from Tierney. And he's slow.
Defence into attack quite quickly. Grealish is ailing defence. To Haaland.
Wasn't getting involved. Saka, sorry.
This is Nketiah trying to get away from Akanji. Trying to get away from Stones.
Back for the ball. Damage is done, and then he does a bit more damage.
Only have a couple of seconds before the half-time whistle blows. There is the half. Ishi, Adebayor, Kolo Toure all ended up here. Not sure if
dropped off and using his head a little bit. One not really in the game.
At half-time, and I suppose the Rob Holding one was predictable. Tomiyasu Well, we mentioned earlier how Arsenal start matches have been... Torres is in space, right side, they've gone to try and find Haaland. Lewis on the underlap, trying to find... De Bruyne, oh, it's a teaser, and the keeper came very far out of his goal to punch that. Almost left himself a bit exposed. Had to make...
That'll have come from that cross, you know, because he's like...
Jealousy. When you're at the top of your game, people have to undermine. A little reverse ball into De Bruyne, pushed away, but Rodgers made an intelligent dart, but Mahrez is trying to chip that towards the far. Akanji being harassed by Trossard. Here's Vieira on the volley. Wonder whether or not Alvarez coming onto the pitch will just quicken the pace of the game. Situations, Grealish, Gundogan finding a bit of space, Trossard getting QPR back in the day. Sculpted his body, made him stronger than Alvarez. This comes Gabriel. Feels feeding Nathan Ake. And finding the corner with a brilliant finish. Only his second goal of the season, but he finished it like a seasoned pro in front of goal. Manchester City take the lead. And Arsenal have got to come from behind.
Well, the possession had started to tell. Just look at the position. No one gets close enough. Gets the shot away, hits the post. And then Ake passed the ball into the net, and boy, does he do that. He just sees the gap.
This is Xhaka. In towards Nketiah, who all came out in that penalty area. The ball out to Martinelli. Whips it in towards that. Nketiah wanted it played earlier. It's gone towards Saka, but Haaland trying to steam through. Haaland with a flick on, no one to catch. Getting to the byline. It's a decent looking cross, and Nketiah almost. Saliba and Haaland in a
game a lot more in this second half. Played his part, but this is.
Vieira's found Grealish. And the stoppages. Bernardo Silva did well to keep hold of it. Alvarez back in again, punched away by the Zinchenko and Walker going up for the same header, but only into the path of Akanji.
Walker doing brilliantly well to head it back to his goalkeeper. A speaking game rather than exciting.
Here's Alvarez, just trying to...
Điều tấn công rất hay. Ronaldo